Before we get into the episode, the G code lives on. The Camo Gorilla Tee is here. Bold design, real comfort, available in black, white, khaki, and granite. But there's more colorways on the way. Tap the link in the show notes and grab yours today.
You understand?
Shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. Juvie ain't just setting the scene, he laying out the G code. Loyalty, unity, and consequences if you step wrong. This ain't just a hook, it's a whole mentality. Welcome to the Play It Live podcast. Let's go. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay Solo back with another breakdown. Last time we talked about Ozzy Osbourne Crazy Train, but today we in New Orleans, Cash Money Records, 400 Degrees Energy. We breaking down Juvenile's You Understand off his G Code album. This song right here is straight survival music, street principle put to a beat. And we gonna see how these lessons still hit with us today. But before we break down Juvenile's You Understand, I gotta shine a spotlight on a new joint carrying the same G Code energy. The Massachusetts-based collective Money Mob just dropped Loyalty. And it's not just a track, it's a statement. These dudes building culture from the ground up, raw energy, creative chemistry, and relentless hustle. Loyalty hits on the street code real, that invisible contract between the ones who ride with you no matter what.
Loyalty is all a nigga really asks for. Stay with it back so you ain't never gotta ask for loyalty.
So with that energy in the air, let's get into the episode. Segment 1, Gorilla Code. I ain't no...
You understand?
I'm a rapper, but I'm still a gorilla.
You understand?
I whoop you like the Thrill of Manila.
You understand?
Yes, sir. Man, this song used to be jamming back in the day, man. Shout out to everybody who been liking and sharing and commenting on this song when we dropped the 1999 episode. That is the whole reason we doing this, man. Let's get into the first section. So in this verse right here, Juvie setting the tone. Rap style, but credibility intact. He even pulls in the Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier reference, showing he's ready to fight on any level. And it makes me think about the artists today. Can they still balance being mainstream and stay authentic? I think it's possible, but I feel some people create fake personas and then feel like they got to live up to every line by line.
True.
And I just feel like this new era of artists, I feel like they hustling backwards. Like the goal used to be to rap to get out the hood. I feel like they rap to get out of the hood, they go back to the hood and get tricked off the streets, which is completely crazy, man. And look, you know, man, if you never grew up gangster, never lived in the hood, it's good, man. It's cool. Like, just rap about your real life experiences, what you done lived and what you done been through, your everyday experience, man. I'm pretty sure it's somebody out here that can relate to it. Just put some style on it, put some creativity on it, man. It might go a long way. Or go out, make you some money and live life and experience life and then come back and rap about the good times, man. Because that even worked too, because if you sit here trying to fake it, trust me, the streets and the people that's in the streets will find out and test you and see if you really about that life. You know what I'm saying? It's like lying on your resume. You tell them people that you're an engineer when the only engine you'd have been next to is your car. Eventually the truth gonna come out and the people gonna want to see them skills that you talking about you got, man.
Stop playing with them people.
Do you think artists today can still be mainstream but stay authentic?
Let us know in the comments.
Segment 2, Standing Your Ground. You gonna make me have to kill me up.
You understand?
I'm gonna be here for a minute, Lil Wody.
You understand?
I ain't about to let nobody owe me.
You understand?
Yes, sir. Man, Juvie telling us he ain't going nowhere. There's no threats, no pressure. Nobody's tricking him out of his position. And I feel like that applies to life today. Like, people will test you wherever you at, whether you at work, in your relationship, in your neighborhood. Standing your ground doesn't always mean violence. Sometimes it just means knowing your value and not letting nobody take advantage of you.
Right.
Like, don't let people use you as a verbal punching bag or as a physical one.
Tighten up.
Sometimes you just need to create the distance. They might get the picture, they might not. But either way, Let them figure out their own issues or their own expense
It's
and
on
not
them.
yours. It's like letting somebody borrow your car and they keep bringing your car back on empty. And if you don't speak up and say something, they going to bring that thing back on E every time. Stand your ground, let them know they out of line, and let them know they lucky to even get the car in the first place. And the least they could do is put snaps on the petrol,
put
man.
snaps on the
Come
petrol.
on now. Have you ever had to check somebody who kept taking advantage just so you can let them know you're not the one to play with?
Let us know in the comments.
Segment 3, actions over words. Don't be talking about what you're going to do to me.
Understand?
I ride every day of the week.
You understand?
You get your issue when you're playing with me.
You understand?
Yes, sir. That last line, that was my favorite line to repeat of this song. You get your issue when you're playing with me.
You understand?
You got to say it like that, too. But in this line, man, Juvie calling out all threats. He's saying, don't just talk about it, show me. And that's real life, man. Too many people run their mouth without ever backing it up. I remember a while back, I got into a little scuffle, little tussle, skirmish, whatever you want to call it. I'm talking like the old heads on this episode today. I was getting the best of somebody, and this homeboy picked up a metal rake and said, I can't keep whooping his homeboy like this. I looked at him dead in his eyes.
What up, though?
And I told him, now that you picked that up, you gotta use it. You gotta hit me with that rake. If not, you a sucker, just like your homeboy I'm whipping right now. So what he did, he froze up. He didn't swing the rake. He dropped it and just walked off. Looking back at it, I'm glad he didn't, because that rake was metal and could have done some real damage.
Real talk.
But that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you make a move, you either stand on it or you expose yourself.
True.
And it wasn't about being gangster in the moment. It's just about the principle. It's about man code, G code. If you pick up something, you gotta swing it. If not, you exposing yourself. Put it back down, stop talking, and stay out of people's business unless you're gonna do something. Do you believe in letting your actions speak first? Or do you think sometimes saying it out loud helps you follow through? Segment 4, quiet before the storm. Shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. Yes, sir. This line right here, I'm pretty sure is everybody's favorite line of this song. I remember back in the day, like everybody just be walking around with people talking just to do it. Shh, be quiet. Man, this line right here, it's all about silence before the move. Juvenile saying, don't talk about it, just be ready when it's time. And that's something to live by, man. Like, I remember when I launched this podcast, I didn't tell a lot of people about it.
Play it
I just
loud.
told a few, because past experiences taught me the more you share, the more people try to downplay what you're trying to do.
Facts.
And now I run into people to this day. And as I said in previous episodes, I'm not a fan of putting little to something that people trying to do, something people trying to create. Like, I just feel like you taking a shot, whether you playing or not, you taking a shot. And the reason I feel like you taking a shot is not because whatever is getting created is small in the actual moment, like it's, built and grown yet. I feel like, you got sucker tendencies. Like, you scared, you have fear of trying something yourself, and you trying to push that onto other people, the creators, the people who take the risk, the people who mustered up the energy, got the balls to try to create something out of scratch and push something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes me mad, because like, y'all don't even have the courage to do this stuff that we do, man. Like, don't say nothing. Like, don't say nothing at all. And like, this point, my concern for their feelings is at an all-time low. Like, I really don't care about nothing y'all got going on. I don't care about your feelings. If you try to say something slick about what somebody trying to create from scratch or build, boy, I got all the jokes, all the smoke for you, man. Like, let these people create and build. And that's the G code, man. Silence protects the move, and results speak louder than the people who never had the courage to try. Shh, be quiet. When's the time you built something people tried to downplay, but you knew it was bigger than they could ever see?
Let us know in the comments.
Segment 5, street surgery. 30 camouflage Hummers with is inside with choppers doing surgery on bodies like they doctors. Yes, sir. I'm gonna read that line again because some people be saying this thing completely wrong. 30 camouflage Hummers with is inside with choppers doing surgery on their bodies like they doctors. Yes, sir. Even though I shouldn't have been listening to this at the age of 12, you know what I'm saying? This came out in 99. Again, shout out to everybody who listened to that episode and commented on the year 1999.
Shout out to y'all.
Even though I was 12 when this came out, these lines stuck with me. And now that I'm grown, they hit different. Like Juve was painting a picture of precision, a unit moving together like surgeons. The imagery is raw, but the message underneath is about order, discipline, and everybody knowing their role. It's like when you playing basketball. When everybody running the play right, it's like surgery. The point guard make the pass, the wing set the screen, and the shooter shoots.
Got to shoot.
And we out here trying to get buckets. But if everybody freelancing and doing their own thing, just looking out for what they trying to do, that highlight reel is going to turn into a blooper real quick, man. So try to move with purpose. Try to move with precision. Y'all know we keep it real here on the Play It Loud podcast. So when I see somebody young, hungry, and building from the ground up, I gotta put y'all on game. On this episode, we talk a lot about mental toughness, discipline, and turning vision into reality. This brand right here, that's exactly what it's about. The brand is OME1M8, out my feelings, in my bag. It's just not a brand, it's a statement. When life throws you curveballs, you don't just fold, you adjust, you grind, you keep stacking. Every piece is built for the go-getters, the ones moving with purpose. Everyday comfort, clean style, and a mindset that says, I'm building for longevity. The website is not live yet, but that never stops a hustler. So if you see something here on the screen that you like, or got a dope color combination that you want to recommend that's pure fire, hit them up on Instagram and lock it in. Again, it's OME1M8. Out my feelings, in my bag, where mental toughness meets style. Stay fresh, stay focused, and stay in your bag. Let's get back into the episode. Segment 6, knowing when to dodge. Yes, sir. I know when to get my out of dodge.
You understand?
Look, them people riding, I'm gonna hide.
You understand?
I'm waiting till them slow down.
You understand?
Cause I ain't trying to be jail bound. Yes, sir. This right here is wisdom over ego. Juvie saying, I know when the time to disappear. If the law is out heavy or things about to heat up, hiding is survival, not shame.
Yes, sir.
And that applies today in a lot of ways. Even when you see people in person who be talking crazy on these platforms,
shh, be quiet.
You ain't got to jump out of character. Sometimes a little eye contact is enough to check the temperature. 9 out of 10 times, you'll find out real quick whether the situation is real or they just wasting oxygen. And I've seen the other side of this too with the police. Back when I was younger, I had the box Chevy. I used to drive it everywhere. Loud pipe, big rims, real cash money energy, man.
Yes,
One night, me and my partner, Dano,
What up, boy?
we was racing. I was in my box Chevy. He was in his bright orange Dodge Neon. Instead of the police pulling him over, they pulled me over for obvious reasons. If you know anything about a box Chevy, man, my record was squeaky clean, still is to this day. But they pulled me over. They called for backup. Next thing I know, I'm surrounded by 10 police cars.
10.
They even called the captain from Rick's on the River. Shout out to Rick's on the River. They are not sponsoring this episode. It's just a Tampa thing. I got to shout them out, though. Shout out to Rick's on the River. They called the captain from Rick's on the River. He showed up off duty. He had his straw hat on. He was mad. I could see it in his face. He was like, why did y'all bring me down here for this? Y'all ran his license. Y'all ran his tag. This dude ain't got no parking tickets, no speeding tickets, and he got a firefighter sticker on the back of his car. Shout out to my dad. Big Solo, old Solo. Shout out to my pops, man.
Yes, sir.
I had the fire sticker on the back. But knowing that I'm dead wrong, because we was doing like 80 in the 40. Yes, we was doing like 80 in the 40.
Dano.
I just kept it cool. I ain't try to make a scene. I just went with the motions. I didn't want to argue with him. I didn't want to go back and forth. I didn't want the situation to escalate at all. It got to the point where they want to search my car just in case. They got the dogs. The dogs is all in my car. They scratched up the side of my car. And I played it cool as I possibly could because I knew I was dead wrong. So I just let them do what they wanted to do. They could have planted something, but it wouldn't have stuck because, like I said, my record was squeaky clean. I was good to go. So I just stayed calm. I played the thing. I played it as it went. And I went home safe. I made it out the situation, man. So you basically gotta play the role how it is. Like if you dead wrong, you ain't in a position to argue, do all this antics and all this, man. Sometimes you just gotta play it cool just so you can get back home safe. It's like I could have seen the lights, I could have smashed the gas, made the situation way worse than what it was. But I decided to pull over, let them search my car, do whatever they had to do to feel like they was doing something since they had 10 police cars surrounding me, man. So, hey, has there ever been a time you've been sized up in a situation, whether it's drama with the law, a situation you've been dead wrong and realized that the smartest move was to stay calm instead of feeding the fire? Let me know in the comments, man. Sometimes it be like that. You just got to chill, play the role, and get home safe, man. Sometimes you got to know when to get the hell out of Dodge. Shout out my boy Danos. Segment 7, the waiting game. It ain't over till the fat man fall.
You understand?
I'm just waiting on the right phone call.
You understand?
Yes, sir. Man, this line right here is all about patience. Patience is a part of the G code. It's not about rushing into every move. Sometimes the smartest play is waiting for the right timing. Growing up, I ain't always understand this. I'm pretty sure some of y'all can relate. Like I used to want everything right then, right now, ASAP, soon as, like right now, like yesterday. But you know, as you get older, man, life teach you that, you know, everything can't come right now. Every win is not instant. Every win is not instant. Everything is not right here, right now. Sometimes you just gotta chill and strategize because, you know, some wins take patience. Sometimes you gotta set it up the right way. Sometimes you gotta wait for the right signal to make you move, man. Everything can't be right now. Sometimes you gotta wait for the right phone call.
Just chill.
Cause this ain't like what Aaliyah said, dust yourself off and try again. Nah, it's more like slow yours down, focus, or you will be doing it over and over again, man. So sometimes you just gotta have patience. It's like waiting on the elevator. You can sit there at the bottom and just keep smashing the button over and over and over. But the elevator is going to come when the elevator is going to come. So have some patience. The elevator going to come and it's going to take you exactly where you need to be going. You know what I'm saying? It's by having patience sometimes, man.
Just chill.
Have you ever jumped too early and lost out only to realize patience would have paid off?
Let us know in the comments.
Segment 8, all in with iron. Jumping out, I'm gonna slay me some iron.
You understand?
When I catch them, all of them dying.
You understand?
Again, at age 12, this was a little too much. Probably shouldn't been listening to it. I ain't really understand what he was saying. I just knew it sounded raw. It sounded dangerous. It was hard.
Yes, sir.
But hearing it now, I see the bigger picture. He really talking about not half-stepping and really committing and finishing the job. Yeah, it sounds really aggressive and pretty much over the top. But, you know, that's the life. That's the lesson, man. That's the lesson I get out of it. In life, you can't always play both sides. Some people want the results without the risk, the reward without the grind. But the G code says if you're going to do it, you got to do it all the way. Now, don't be out here slinging iron. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up into the street side and the aggressive part of the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's like gambling. You don't win big betting pennies. At some point, you got to push in all your stacks, all your chips, or just walk away from the table if you ain't really ready to commit. You know what I'm saying? You got to go all in or step away from the table. When's the time you had to stop half-stepping and just fully commit? Win or loss?
Let us know in the comments.
Segment 9, stay ready. We need to get some more ammunition.
You understand?
Because somebody's about to come up missing.
You understand?
Man, listen. I feel bad for people who got caught up into these lines and took this thing literal and not try to seek a message out with this.
It's just
I know I was
entertainment.
12 when it came out. And I really was just jamming it and it sounded good, but I hope it ain't nobody that's out here that's really locked up for this understand, dog. Because he really tell you to get out here in these streets and get to it, dog.
It's just entertainment.
With this line, man, I feel like he wasn't just talking about firepower and getting ammunition. I feel the bigger message about this line was to stay prepared. Like, don't step into a situation without the tools you need, because going in unprepared is the quickest way to take a loss or to lose your life, man.
Real talk.
Like, you got to go into whatever situation you're in and prepare. And like, that applies to everyday life, man. Like, you can't just walk in and take a test. You can't just walk in an interview and not be ready, know what you're going to say. Like, you can't present a business idea and not be prepared to tell the people your whole breakdown of your business or whatever you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be prepared. You got to have your ammunition. Without it, you showing up to a fight empty-handed. You're
Yes,
not
sir.
ready to go. So we need to get some more ammunition.
You understand?
You don't need nobody missing, though. What's one area of your life right now where you knew you need to stock up, prepare, or get your ammunition right before making the move?
Let us know in the comments.
Segment 10, end of the foolishness. Hop out the car and let that iron
You
rain.
understand?
That's the end of this stupid thing.
You understand?
Juvie wrapping this thing up by saying when it's done, it's done.
It's over.
No dragging it out, no half stepping, just closure. It's the idea that at some point the foolishness gotta stop. And you gotta put a period on the situation. And sometimes, man, we let things go too long. We let things linger too long. Bad relationships, bad jobs, bad business deals, bad partnerships. And we sit here knowing the situation don't even deserve our time and energy.
It went
Sometimes
too
you
far.
got to say when it's over, it's over.
It's over.
Can't pour no more energy into it because it just keep draining you, man. It's like arguing with somebody who don't even consider facts.
Oh, Lord.
You can go back and forth with them all day, but the smartest thing to do is move on and say, hey, man, you got it. You know what, you right.
You got it,
and walk
man.
away, man. And that's the end of it. But sometimes, you know, them people can't let it go and they just going to keep following you, trying to prove their point. But sometimes
Watch
you just
out.
got to cut this stuff off, man. And like the clip say, so be it, so be it, man. It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
What's something you finally had to cut off for good just to protect your peace?
Let us know in the comments.
All right, y'all. So that was the last segment. Juvie gave us the blueprint, and you understand silence, patience, preparation, action. It's not about glorifying the streets. It's about learning the rules that keep you alive
Yes,
and
sir.
moving forward. Man, I was 12 when I first heard this song. It was jamming then, and it's jamming now. But I really didn't get the whole understanding the concept of the song or the G Code album. But I get it and I understand it a little bit now. G Code ain't always about being the loudest. It's about being the realest. And that's how we gonna end it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all for liking, sharing, and commenting and keeping the conversations going, man. It's your boy Jay Solo, and this is the Play Aloud Podcast where lyrics meet life.
Let's
go.
go.